Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Okay, so today, what have I got for you? This is something we haven't done before.
Oh, God.
Well, it has it from a musical point of view. So, do you know what? I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to let you play and then see what you think at the end.
That mischievous smile on your face suggests it's going
So,
to be...
what I will say is this video has 65 million views on this video. Not ours, obviously, but the original video. I wish we had 65 million views, but this has got 65 million views. So, yeah, let's go check out my suggestion for you today. I can't wait to see what you think of this one.
Here we go.
Mobile game ad.
Little House on the Prairie.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah. There we go. So obviously you can see at the end that was from League of Legends, the online gaming video game. People go off and battle each other and stuff like that. I've never actually played the game.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. So the band is called Pentakill. I'll give you a little bit of just a very brief understanding of what that is. So Pentakill is actually the game designers. They actually are the band Pentakill as well. So they wrote the music for the games. And what they do is every time there's a new update on the game or they've got a new character to introduce, they write a new song. And that's about a different weapon or a different character. And they do a music video for it. And they get different famous singers to come in and sing on different parts of these, on the different tracks and stuff like that. And they actually, the band has become more famous than the actual game has now. So they actually went on and did a massive concert on, and the singers actually dressed up in full character garbs. They came out as those characters on stage, which was kind of insane, especially vocalists. So yeah, it was my first introduction to Pentakill. It's the only one that has a proper decent, like, actual full animated video. A lot of them just have like icons or the character or whatever it might be. But I thought it was worth actually giving you a first-hand experience of League of Legends and Pentakill. So go on, Kirk, let us have it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It reminded me of like a symphonic version of Blind Guardian. That riff as well. I was like, oh, cool, Dimebag Darrell Pantera riff with the pitch I'm on it, just not loud enough.
Right.
Great vocal performance, your classic power metal microphone techniques. Again, powerful drums. The one thing you got to say about power metal, they really capture the best production for that double kick, don't they, on the drums. Good tempo to it, great video. Do you know what I really liked as well? How they use the sound effects to accent certain tempo changes in the song, or where you'd hear the cymbal crash, you'd have one of those characters thud, you know, against the building or reverberate, bounce off the earth. That was really impressive. Enjoyment levels very high. Definitely can see why it's got 65 million views. Not really much to say negatively about it on a musical level, other than turn the guitars up a bit more, because there's some good riffs in there.
Yeah,
some solo, and yeah, really powerful chorus. My first question would just be, which European country are they from? When I hear music like that, am I right in thinking they're not a European band?
So the produced studios is Riot Games, which I don't know whereabouts they're based, but the singer on this one is Jorn Landi.
What band is he from?
So he's Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
So he's a hard rock heavy metal singer songwriter. He has worked with bands Ark, Beyond Twilight, Millennium, Vagabonds, The Snakes, Master Plan, Avantasia. So a lot of like big power metal bands. So that is his main kind of genre from what it says on here. Yeah.
Andy, over to you.
I'm glad David gave us some context and background, because, you know, Leslie gave me a look as that was on, and, you know, we've got two young games in the house, so they may have come across it here. I certainly haven't. I've noted down, you know, are they sort of the power metal equivalent, the 21st century version of Gorillaz? You know, an animated, non-existent virtual band. But David has clarified exactly what the project is. I must admit, I was kind of distracted by the visuals of it. It did look like a cutscene from one of these video games.
Yeah,
it is.
That's what it was designed for, yeah.
The vocalist, the lead character, looked like a modern day version of Iron Maiden's Eddie. You know, not the classic one that we all love from back in the day. I can't be as positive as you, Kirk, I'm afraid. I just thought it was quite dull. And I say maybe I was distracted too much by what was going on the screen. But if this is sort of introducing young children who are into video games into heavy metal and power metal, then it's got to be a good thing. Which I don't know if the paths are going to cross. If this game is on the sort of mainstream platforms, or if it's an online game. Like I said, I've never heard of it, but it's not something that I particularly enjoyed or will listen to again, unfortunately. Nice concept though.
Yeah.
You know, original idea, and if it brings sort of two different sort of spheres of entertainment together and introduces kids to metal, then go for it.
Well, I think when I was looking at this, I was thinking about, well, do I put the song on that doesn't have all of the effects, as you said, Kirk, the effects from the actual video, all the smashing into the ground here? Because what that does do is it kind of diminishes the song. When you've got those effects, you can't quite see it. But then I was like, well, then if you were just to watch it and listen to a video that had just an icon on the screen, you would have no context. And that was, I thought, was very important for us to understand where this band came from, the concept behind it. And I think it's right. It is about all of the music in this video game. And they have, I don't know, roughly, I think at its peak, it had about 65 million active users on this game online. It was one of it probably at the time was go back about 8-9 years ago, it was the #1 online multiplayer game. It'd overtaken World of Warcraft, stuff like that. So it was huge. And I said, if it gets people listening to more metal and power metal, I think it's a good thing from that point of view.
Yeah, one of the reasons I liked it is because I reviewed earlier this week the new album from Therion, Leviathan 2.
Yeah.
And there was more adrenaline to this music. I would have been happy if the Therion album had more songs like the one you've just shown me from Pentakill. And that unashamed power metal, colossal approach is fine. You don't have to take it too seriously either, do you? Let's be honest. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a good heavy metal song. I use that term in its original meaning. So yeah, perhaps Andy, to answer that, because I was a bit disappointed with the new Therion album, and I wanted something a bit more like that. That could be the reason why I'm very positive here in terms of my analysis of the song.
Awesome. Well, there we go. That was Pentakill, and the song was called Mortal Reminder. As always, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon to like and share, and we will all see you on another video sometime very soon. Goodbye.